Hey there, it's Tracy again today sharing with you our giveaway hop for Not Too Shabby June 2025. And before I get started, I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a video. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so today I'm going to be using from the paper pack of the month for June. I've got the Watermelon Summer and the Summer Slice 6x6 pattern papers. And I think I'm just going to end up using the Summer Slice. We'll see. And I'm going to be doing some watercoloring with my Derwent pencils. And then I'll be using the stamp set. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to chop a piece down. This is kind of my template piece, but to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I need a piece of watercolor paper, and I need that to be 4 by 2. Okay, and that's the page we're going to be stamping on and coloring today. So as I get going on here, and I'm going to get stamping the little popsicles here, and I will have everything listed down below in the description box. I'm going to be stamping little popsicles and then coloring them, and that's going to be some speed coloring, so, speed watercoloring. Anyway, I did want to mention this is a giveaway hop, and you have a chance to win a $25 gift card from the Not Too Shabby shop. The form is listed in the description box down below, as well as links of how you can get all these wonderful watermelon goodies here today. So I hope that you'll hop along with the rest of the hoppers for lots and lots of great inspiration. We have a group of talented designers. And then leave everybody a thumbs up. Leave everybody a comment. Really helps our channels, and we really super appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to move one of those popsicles, and I'm going to put the little watermelon seeds part popsicle here on the right-hand side. So I've got 3 popsicles to work with. These are so cute. And I mean, honestly, you could color them any way you wanted. And I don't have them stamped on here perfectly, and I don't care. I don't really want to. But I did stamp with First Fine Clear because it is waterproof. And then I'm going to choose some colors that go well with the paper that I'm using. So I'm going to grab one of the pieces of paper, and it's going to be this one because I know I'll be using this one. And I'm probably going to use a plaid here from the Watermelon Summer. I'm not sure yet. I'm a person who changes my mind. So not 100% sure which one I'm going to use, but I think I'm going to stick with this other paper pack, which is a little bit more bold. And then looking at my colors, it looks like Pink Flamingo is going to be the color I need. And then I picked also an apple green, and then later I pick up a felt green and I pick up the tan. So the Derwent color pencils are kind of neat because you can move them around like watercolor, but once they're dry, they don't move anymore. So you can layer them up nicely. And so I'm just doing some rough coloring here because I'll do the fine detail when I grab my water. So I'm just going to come in here with this apple green, and then I'm going to grab the felt green and do the little darker stripes. So this is kind of representative of the watermelon rind. And then the green spot on these is just for fun, I guess. If you're a realist. So I'm just kind of coloring around the outside because what I want to do is I want to blend inward. And once you add some water to these, they come to life. And sometimes you need more than one coat, so just keep that in mind. And I got a little boo-boo there, so I'm trying to clean it up before it dries. And then I'm just kind of spreading these pencils around. And then I'm going to let it dry completely and come in and do a second coat, because I want some fairly vibrant color going on. And all I'm doing is just dipping my brush in a little bit of water and then blotting it off on that paper towel and then coming back and doing it all over again. So I don't need a big cup of water or anything else like that. And I'll just clean up my little mistake there with a white gel pen. I've got that all dry, so now I'm just going to add kind of a shading. And I'm not worried about covering the watermelon seeds because I'm going to color those in with my black glaze pen. so as to give it a little shine and dimension. So now I'll go ahead and spread these colors around, not as much as I did before, just to kind of blend them in. I love, love, love working with these things. They're so much fun. I like them way better than markers. I just feel like I have more control because the brush tip is a little bit more firm, at least with the markers I have. So I'm going to come in with the tan and just paint those little sticks in. Love this new release. You're going to love it too. So those are ready. I'm not going to do anything more other than add the glaze pen on the little watermelon seeds. And it's ready to go. The rest of the card is super simple to put together. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces, and they're both going to be 4 by, I want to say 1 3/4, or 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4. I don't know. Gee. And those are going to be the top and bottom of my card. And notice I went back to normal speed now. So I'm going to, again, at the 2 3/4 and then at the 4-inch mark. And trust me, I save all my scraps because, you know, I'm a part of Kendra's Card Challenge, and we do a lot of challenges where you don't need big, big pieces of paper. So that's a lot of fun. Now I've got my little kind of, I don't know, my little template here, my 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to glue these pieces on, and you're going to watch me instantly change my mind here in a moment. So I start to put the glue on this side, and I decide I want this side. Wait a minute, stop, flip it over. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay. So, yep, split second, change mind. And it's lucky for me, I have some pink cardstock, that light pink cardstock that matches that light pink to use for my card base. And I want to say I got it from Michael's, and I believe it's the Ballet Slipper or the Rosé collection. I can't remember which, but they've got a couple of different pink selections. Listen, grab them when they're buy one, get one half off. Get all the pinks. I know I do. And then I love this watermelon seed one. I love the color of it. It's not really red. It's kind of a dark pink. And so my popsicles are going to go in the center there, but I am going to raise them up, and I'm going to trim this down after the glue dries. So I've got it all trimmed down to where I need it. And here are my popsicles, but I want to add an extra element. So I have here these Love from Lizzie strips, and they're black sparkly. It's kind of hard to see the sparkly on camera, but they are. And then I'm going to go ahead and tape this, just temporarily tape this piece down so that I can place my black strips, because I'm going to be popping this up. And it's a lot easier to place them when it's flat. So I'll just place one at the bottom, and I'll place one at the top, and that'll be the decoration there, just to kind of break things up. You could do even 2 or 3 of those if you wanted to, or just cut 1/8-inch strips of paper. You do you. So now I'll take the mint tape off, and then I'm ready to pop this up. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down a little bit because, you know, I can't do anything straight apparently, so that I could put it down onto a card base. And just kind of pick up here a little bit, and I've got my pink card base here, and see how that pink goes perfectly with that those little pink stripes. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this directly down to the card base, and just using some liquid glue. So I'll have a link to the hot playlist down in the description box below, so that all you need to do is click that link, and it'll take you directly to the hot playlist, and you can just hit play all and watch through. I end up pausing them towards the end so I can leave my comments and such, because they automatically advance, and I'm just not that fast enough on my phone or my iPad to get my comment in before the video ends and switches to someone else. But it's super good if you even leave any kind of comment. I'm just trying to straighten this out because I got a little overzealous there. I'll go ahead and trim that excess off. And then add some liquid glue so that I can get this placed perfectly, because I did make markers for myself here. Just because I made a marker doesn't mean I can aim for it and hit it exactly. So there we go. We've got that on. Now all I need to do is the sentiment, and I'm going to do the sentiment off camera. I'm just going to clean up any other muck that you probably can't see on camera with my little white gel pen. And I'm going to get in with the stamp set again, and I'm going to do this summer one. And I'm going to go ahead and watercolor it the same way I did the little popsicle. So it just says, hello, summer. Okay, let's try and get that again. I had the wrong kind of paper. Then I tried to grab a piece of watercolor, and 8 different colors of paper came out. Nothing can go smoothly when you're trying to record a professional video. Oh my goodness. All right, so I've got that stamped out. I let it dry, and then I went ahead and painted it the same way that I painted the popsicles. I've got a little piece of foam tape on here, and I'm just going to add some liquid glue. Lots of it, ton of it. Way more than I probably need, but I do want this to sit in the right place and sit straight. Which, see, had I dropped it, it would be on there crooked, and I'd probably wreck the whole thing and have to start over. So there we go. That's it. I'm not going to add any other embellishments. I think we're fine the way we are. Don't have anything on the inside. You could put a piece of scrap on the inside if you wanted, but that's our card today. And just to recap, we use the Sweet Slice stamp set, which is included in the Paper Pad Club, and I use the Summer Slice papers. Don't forget to like this video and, you know, all the YouTubey things. Take care, everybody. Here's a still photo to send you on your way. Hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to hop along. Bye-bye.